my dude. An hour of silence later.
2 seconds.
And we are live. Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, welcome back, guys. I'm sorry it took so long, though you won't know it when we cut this down for YouTube. I'm sorry it took so long to get back. Just a lot of things happened, and it's just really frustrating. Anyway, Rick had to leave, but we have replaced him with a much better-looking Michael.
Hey! Woo! That's a shout out to another Michael, not me. There's another Michael. He's on stream too. You're just not gonna hear him. He's very quiet.
But trust us, a real looker.
Yeah, and in celebration of his return, Michael has prepared a song. Michael, go ahead.
Hey, other Michael, you're looking real good. Keep being on the stream, because you look so good. Goodbye.
Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and get back into it. Yes, claps. Let's get back into it.
That was a very famous Welsh song for marriages. Just want to let you all know, like, don't be culturally sensitive. If you didn't clap, that means that you don't like the Welsh marriage song. And, you know, that's...
Hey,
that's
I'm
really
Welsh, and I don't know that song, therefore you're full of shit.
But are you
He's
married? Are you married, my
for
guy?
weddings and bar mitzvahs.
Yeah, are you married,
Rukata
Chris?
Danai.
I don't have to disclose
What he said.
my personal life to all of you.
He's not, he's single.
Obviously.
Men.
And ready to Pringle.
Well, yeah, if he wasn't, he would have known the Welsh marriage song about the beautiful Michael. Everyone knows. Very famous. The moment
And now we're all
you
married.
realize the song.
He's single and
That's
ready
true. We are all legally married.
He's single and ready
Except
to
me,
mingle.
because I sang the song. Sorry, guys.
He's single and ready to mingle. Men.
Well, he's not single anymore. He just remembered that he's married to all of you guys. Sorry, I really should have. That was my bad. I prepared the wrong song. I had it right next to the. We're gonna be doing a stream song. I got him confused. Wrong folder. God damn it! This happens every time I'm on a live stream. Everyone else ends up married, and I'm out here lonely. I mean, wait, what?
Alright. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back into it. I don't even remember what we were doing.
Hildy just got.
Hildy just got the armor commissioned, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. What else did you guys want to take care of in these days in between? Sprinkles, is there anything you wanted to do? Did you want to finally purchase a magic weapon?
Sprinkles considers it for a bit, and then she goes up to the window. Like, you can see the perfect magic weapon in the window. It's like a trident. It literally says Sprinkles on the side. She's like, Takes a swig of alcohol. Next thing she knows, he wakes up in an alleyway. Like, what the hell happened? And the weapon's just broken next to her, and like it's clearly stolen and stuff. Like, she didn't pay for it. She's like, well, not my problem, and just walks away from it.
Alright. So you would not like. Okay, so is there anything else anybody wants to do in the 3 days leading up to you guys heading onto the continent?
Oh, I'm not gonna have my scale mail in time.
No, it's gonna take a week and a half for the scale mail to be finished. You're asking a blacksmith to get custom carved pieces for a wooden version of scale mail, while still being able to offer the same form of resistance.
Does Jordan have his puppet yet?
At the end of the 3 days, yes, he will.
Cool.
A mech.
So, anything else you guys want to do?
Can Hildy use Druidcraft to start growing a bunch of herbs?
Sure. Let's say you'll begin the process.
That's my publicist.
I would like to look into that one guy that does tattoos. I think his name was Zed or Dead or...
Zen.
Ted.
Zen.
Zed.
Zin.
Okay,
Z-I-N,
I guess
Zin.
I probably have to figure out how to... I probably have to figure out how to get to wherever the hell he was talking about.
Alright, so, I mean, he said it was just a few blocks up. Go ahead and make me an investigation.
Oh, this is gonna go poorly.
You got this.
I don't know, man. Okay, that's not bad.
Okay. So you'll go ahead and you will find your way eventually to the front of what isn't really a shop. It's more of a residence. However, there are definitely different things about it that make it stand out as more of a business once you take a second to really look at it. You can see that the door at present is closed and there are blinds drawn over the windows.
This is sketchy as fuck. Hildy.
What? Yes.
Do you? I shouldn't go in there, right?
Hildy, what does Hildy see?
So you'll see this. You'll see this business, quote unquote, that looks like more of a residence, but it does have little bits and pieces of it that may resemble a business. Right now, the front door is closed and the blinds are drawn over the windows.
Well, I can go in first.
No.
And I'll send you a signal.
No.
She just runs up and knocks on the door.
So you'll tunk, and you'll give it a nice hearty knock, and eventually you will see the door open slightly as the face of a coconut-skinned individual that is kind of gray, his hair is kind of going shock white, but there's still some bits of color in it. He has these very nice, almost yellow, and as you look closer, they have slits to them, almost like lizard-like slits. And you can see that from what he is wearing, looks just like a simple bathrobe that is just thrown over, and seeming to be put on in a hurry. As he looks out and says, yes, how can I help you?
Are you Zen?
I am.
I'm sorry to intrude on anything you're doing.
You caught me in the middle of a bath, actually, but what can I do for you?
No, I'd much rather you finish, and we can wait outside.
That's very much appreciated. Give me just a few moments. About 3 or 4 minutes later, you'll see he will reappear in much nicer clothing, a tucked-in shirt, and in a very crudely tied bow tie around his neck. Definitely seems like he's in more work attire. As he opens the door fully, you can see he stands about maybe 5'10", 5'11", and as he goes to readjust, you'll see on one of his arms there is just this layer from what you can see, this layer of what look like red scale that go along his hand.
What the hell? What's it, Dragonborn?
He does not look Dragonborn, actually. He looks human.
Are the scales real? Hildy goes to touch them.
He kind of pulls away for a moment, but he will allow you to, and as you run your hand over it, it is definitely pronounced and real red scale across his hand.
I have never seen this in a human before.
Well, it is definitely more of an oddity. You were seeking me out for what reason?
Oh, the shopkeeper down the way. I don't know if I got his name.
Lirez, I assume you're talking about. He's the only one who ever sends anybody to me.
That's the one. I was looking to get some tattoo work done, and he said you were pretty much the only one that was capable of it in this area.
Enough on Mike.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I dabble a bit with it. Please come in. He'll go ahead and open the door fully for you and extend his hand in for you to come in.
Well, thank you.
Entering into the building proper, you can see that at least the first room that you pass through seems just like a normal living quarters. There's a small pot set up that appears to be for cooking, as well as a bed, and you can see where he has hung up the now wet bathrobe. And as he takes you through, you enter into, more on the left side of the building, this very wide opened, what would pass for a quote-unquote tattoo studio. It's a lot more bare. There's a few chairs that are set up, and you can see that he has what you can surmise to be his tools set up on a stand next to one of the chairs.
So, interesting setup you got here.
It's minimal, but it is serviceable. Please, come sit and tell me, what are you looking to have done?
It's kind of an odd request.
You would not be the first one to tell me it is an odd request, my friend.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I would like you to draw, and it doesn't have to be exact. This dagger, and I pull out the dagger and show it to him.
He'll take it and inspect it.
And I'm saying not exact because I want it wrapped in leather and resting up against a willow tree.
I think I can do something like that. Give me just a moment, and he'll go ahead and he goes over to the desk, pulling out a quill and ink as well as a piece of parchment. He kind of rests the dagger best he can. You can see he kind of closes his eyes for a moment, opens one, and you can see it gently giving off this glow as he takes the quill and ink and seems to deftly start drawing the outline to the dagger. And he'll stop as he finishes the outline, looks at you. And you said you wanted it wrapped. Do you want the hilt wrapped as well, or do you want it to have the design of the hilt?
I'd like the design of the hilt, if that's not too much to ask.
He'll go ahead and set it aside. Once again, he'll expect it for a moment, close his eyes, and when he opens his other eye, this one also giving off a soft glow. He'll begin once again, deftly drawing out the sketch onto the parchment. And it's a pretty good one-to-one recreation of it. Alright, so this is the base that I can work with. If you give me till tomorrow afternoon, and I will have it prepared for you. Are you looking for? And he'll show you he has the sketch is basically one-to-one with a dagger, and he says, "Are you looking for these to be on your arm, your leg? Where exactly are you looking to put these?"
I'm not entirely sure. I'm not exactly sure what the process is or how long this is gonna take you to transfer that from.
He'll go ahead and walk down. Well, he sits down on one of the chairs. Well, depending on, please have a seat, and he'll motion to a chair next to him, and he'll just kind of start. Yeah, he'll start touching different parts of your bodies, like the biceps. If you want it more here, I could possibly put it closer to your shoulder. And he'll start describing how he can maybe make the branches wrap around the upper part of your shoulder, roots kind of coming into the lower bicep, and just start giving you this description of how he would go about doing the tattoo. And if all goes well and there are no issues, depending on how many times I have to change out my equipment, you'd maybe be looking at 3 to 7 hours, depending on size. And that's just for the
that would work out.
All right, so I'll go ahead and get that sorted out. And as I said, just give me till tomorrow afternoon. 2 bells past noon should more than suffice.
Would you like any sort of a payment up front? I would hate to make you work for your trouble, and then.
Well, I was actually going to get to that. If you're looking for the tattoo and for inks to be done, it would run you about 90 gold pieces. I would require at least 20 gold up front, just for the sketches.
I'll give you 35.
I'm glad you have such faith in someone you just met. But don't worry, I'll make sure it looks nice. And he'll go ahead, and you will see as he takes it into his hand, he will pull on a small compartment at the side of the stand, and you will see he'll pull out, as he slides it out, there's another coffer. How this one is this very beautifully dark onyx stone. As he opens it, he'll set it inside, close it, and reseal it into the stand. All right. And what was your name, my friend? I don't believe I got it.
Morton.
Morton, it is a pleasure. I am, as you already know, I am Zin, and you're an interesting one, big one. What is your name?
Julie.
Julie?
Julie, yes.
Julie, that is quite a name. Are you looking to have any work done yourself? I could maybe work around the fur a bit.
Oh well, I didn't even consider that. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. I wouldn't know what even to put on me. You have such pretty markings, and walks around him.
As you kind of take a second and look around him, you can see from underneath his collar what appears to be what you can quickly tell to be some sort of fey dragon that kind of stops at the back of his neck, and you can see it is a rather large head, so you imagine he has quite the tattoo along his back.
And then she just like pokes him obnoxiously. What's that one?
Please, I respect your enthusiasm, but maybe a little less of the poking. If you're interested, he'll go ahead and he'll kind of stand up. He'll take he'll pull his shirt up, and he'll show you that he has this beautiful fairy dragon tattoo with wings that expand up the back of his bicep, which is currently covered by the shirt. There also appears to be. Make me a perception check. Alright. So you can see what appears to be very faded, or at least very well hidden, what look like glyphs that run along the length of the dragon as well as into its wings in different areas. And they do, and based on your training as a druid, you know that the symbology definitely has hints of druidic magic put into it. However, it is intermingled with bits of arcane magic as well. However, you can tell just from the symbology there is some druidic magic at play here.
I don't know if Hildy would say all that out loud or not. Player conflict. Oh.
He'll go ahead and pull his shirt.
The detail work on that.
Yes, it was the person who taught me did this for me.
Who taught you?
It was one of my teachers back on the continent. I don't suppose. Give me just 1 second here. I believe he's moved from Nightshan now, though I'm not exactly sure where he's living. But he is a greater artist than I am, and he is also one of the few who actually do the artwork.
What's his name?
His name is Giren.
Giren. I like that name.
Yes.
Maybe that will be my name.
Are you one who claims others' names, then, big one?
Names are just things we all choose to say. They really could be anything we want.
You know what? That is certainly a interesting way to look at life.
What can I say?
Alright, well, if you are interested in any work, please let me know. And for you, Mr. Morden, was it?
Morton.
I apologize. Morton.
No worries.
Go ahead and just come back 2 bells afternoon, and I will have your sketch ready for your approval.
Alright.
Alright, well, if there is nothing else, please, I do have to get back to prepping my meal for tonight.
No worries.
He'll go ahead
Have a good evening.
And to you as well. He'll go ahead and escort you out before shutting the door behind you.
As soon as we're alone. Knows my clan. This Gillen knows where my clan is. I want to find him.
I don't think that's accurate, but, more power to you.
No, you didn't see what I saw. He knows them. He has to.
If you guys would like the name for Gieren, is Geerryen. Gieren.
Calrin.
The DM missed a few E's there, but I'll allow it.
Sorry, spelled it wrong. Geeyren. Gieren.
Oops. Y-R-E-N. Got it.
Gieren.
He had markings like mine. I would used to talk to my clan. He has them on his back. That's all Hildy would say.
Okay.
Oh no, Goo's completely zoned out.
All right. So, anything else anybody wants to get done?
Nope, I'm good.
Was I successful on growing some herbs?
Yes, you will with Druid Craft.
I guess for like the rest of like the couple days we're spending here, I'm just gonna walk around the city and try and gather more information.
Okay, what are you trying to gather information on?
Mostly just like the world we entered, because it's only been like a couple days.
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Got it, my dude. Where are you? Investigation. I'm good at this. I swear.
15. So what it so roll me a d6.
Okay. 5.
All right. So you will have. I will basically say you'll have 5 questions to ask that you can ask around for people that'll be willing to talk to you.
Okay.
So give me just 1 sec. My sister's at the door. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
All right. So, what are some things you'd want to ask?
I would like to ask about the defenses of the city so far.
So you'll get a few common folks who will talk to you. Say, well, from what we've understood, it seems like the defenses are holding, at least for now. But from what I can understand, the guard is being stretched really thin, at least from what I've been able to hear. So, I'm just hoping it lasts, honestly. But I have heard word that there's been more and more attacks on the walls as of late.
You cut
That was
out.
my phone. Sorry.
Oh, she'll say, what point did I cut out?
Defenses of the wall, and then
More attacks on the walls.
She says, there's been more attacks as of late, but I'm afraid that's the most that I know. Or that any of them know.
Okay. So they say that there's been more attacks on the wall. I guess I'll go and check out like the outer perimeters of the wall.
Okay. So you'll go around and you'll see immediately that a lot of the forces have definitely been split very thin. There's maybe 1 or 2 guard to a station at a time. And eventually you'll make your way to what appears to be a small military encampment where most of the guards are stationed, as well as you can see a lot of different holy men and women are currently tending to the wounds of some of the individuals.
I'm gonna walk up and ask about the current situation.
Okay, so you'll go ahead and approach one of the female guard who are currently just kind of keeping a perimeter around the camp, and she'll say, well, if I'm being honest with you, things aren't going too well. It seems like these assaults have been getting worse and worse as time goes past, and we're doing what we can, but we can only acclimate so many people.
I heard you were being attacked by raiders. Do you have any idea what they are from different towns?
Yeah,
bandits?
they seem to be some kind of some kind of colored military, however, each of them different. We're not 100% sure as to their whereabouts, though we presume that some of the villages and towns have begun to form up into bigger cities of their own. And we've tried negotiating, but it seems, at least for most of them, negotiation isn't really an option. As they don't seem to want to part with any of their resources, as we're hesitant to part with ours. I'm sure that makes sense. And I'm afraid I don't know too much more about this. I'm just going off of things I've heard around the camp.
Seems everyone's in dire straits nowadays.
It's the state of the world now, isn't it?
How long do you think you'll be able to hold your line?
Well, I don't really know. Now it's as it stands now. If things look up, we may be able to hold it for longer. But I'd rather not think about how much time we have left if it does fail.
Invasion on the city would be quite unfortunate.
Yeah. I heard about what happened in Calrin. I just don't want that to happen here.
I see. Thank you for the information.
No problem. Hey, if you yourself are looking to defend the city, maybe consider joining us. We could use all the hands we could get.
Thanks for the offer, but I'm gonna have to decline for now.
She'll go ahead and return to her station. Just bring her blade out to her side and just be at ready.
Alright.
Is there anything else you wanted to ask?
Not for right now.
Okay. Alright. Anything else? Anybody?
I have no money, so I'm done.
Okay.
I have a lot of money and nothing to spend it on.
Alright, so the next day will come. Chris, Gu, you'll go ahead and make your way 2 bells past noon over to Zin's shop. And you can see that he has set it up much better. It seemed like when you caught him, he was in the closing hours. Things are much more vibrant around the place. And as he sits you down, he shows you his sketch. This very beautiful willow tree. Its branches kind of sagging a bit lower than most. And you can see the dagger while it is resting upon it. There appears the wood in the back almost appears to be caressing it in a way, almost as if the dagger is sinking a bit into it. And the dagger itself is, as you requested, it is leather covered, and the hilt once again is this beautiful recreation of the dagger's hilt.
Whack.
And
Except not whack.
I took a few liberties with it, but is this to your liking?
Oh, you could have gone way worse with it, and I'd still like it.
Right, well, this should take about 5 hours or so. And he'll go through the process of how he'll show you how he has to bite down on one of the strings and pull it taut while he has the needle going in his other hand, and he won't puncture your skin, but he'll just show you how he's going to be putting the ink into your body. This is your first time ever getting a tattoo, and just talks you through the process before it begins. And towards the end, he says, at some points I will have to go back over to get more of the depth to the piece, but that I will warn you, and there's no nice way of putting it, it hurts like hell.
I've been beaten, stabbed, you name it. This is nothing.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and get started then, and he'll go ahead and begin the process. and just says, "Just go ahead and hold very still for me." And
Okay.
he'll begin the process on you, and that'll take you about 5 hours to get done. As for the rest of you, is there anything you wanted to accomplish on the second day?
I probably relayed information I heard on the first day to the rest of the group now.
Okay.
Sprinkles wants to. Is there like a magic item store she can go to that's just like a store that's like, hey, we got magic items here?
Yes.
Yes.
There is actually.
He's very good with his NPC.
That laughing
You're
can
in
only
luck.
be good news. Sprinkles wants to go to that store.
All right, so you will.
You've been here already.
I don't think Michael has. I think Sprinkles has. But
Michael has.
Michael's not.
Yes.
Sprinkles doesn't remember. She's probably drinking a lot of AFK. Hey, folks in the audience, Sprinkles drinks a lot.
Sprinkles, just so that you're aware, you're the one that put down money to reskin Rudy Brassboon.
I did what? Wait, hold on. I grab Neck, I throw on my shoulder, and I say, I did something charitable? What the fuck? And I look up at this guy. I said, DM, who allowed this bullshit?
You said I owed you a big time favor. I mean, I'll do whatever you think of, and I appreciate that you decided to do that. But
wait, you were stupid enough to say you would do whatever? Oh shit, we're going to Vegas. This shit's gonna get cray-cray.
All
You hear that, Vegas? Rudy Brassboon, Nakax, Sprinkles. I don't know, your girlfriend can come too. She's my granddaughter, so she's cool.
Alright, so, Sprinkles. You make your way to the magic shop. And immediately upon entering, you see a very flustered elven individual with long hair and a set of glasses that adorn his face. As you enter, you've met him before. This is
Hey, I have a vague recollection that you exist, buddy.
Lyris Leonhart. And as you approach the front, you can see he is in the middle of finishing up a ledger. As he looks up cautiously, he immediately, his eyes go wide as he just goes, I told them, just come to get, what is my life?
I know, it's the muscles, my guy. You're like, wow, how can I get muscles like that? Sorry, company secret. Sprinkles Co. Incorporated.
What can I do for you?
And then it all goes utterly silent.
Oh, what can I do for you? Sprinkles, was it? What can I do for you? What are you looking for? Oh. Uh-oh, I think Michael died. Can you all hear me?
No!
Michael!
Sprinkles ran out of juice.
Sprinkles' battery died. Forgot to plug
She
in.
needs her go-go juice, man.
Uh-oh. Someone messaged
Get her
Michael,
some
tell him to
Red Bull.
refresh.
Maybe he can hear us. JK.
Michael! Come back to us.
So what are you
Michael.
looking for in the magic shop, Sprinkles?
Michael, come back to us. Is Michael actually talking? If he is, I can't hear him.
Yes.
Yes.
I can't hear him. Damn it!
Whoa, I was able to hear him. Oh no.
It's me. I'm the one that's... I'm the broken one. I'm the one who seethes. Hello?
And then Sprinkle says, DM, if you don't want to be the new god, don't say anything. Oops. DM didn't say anything.
Excuse
Sprinkles
me,
is the new god of the
excuse me.
campaign, everybody. Hey, how's it going?
Shut up.
I'm the sixth
All right,
named
Michael.
Sprinkles.
Michael. Focus.
What's up?
All right, so he will say, Sprinkles, was it? What can I do for you? What would you like?
Hey, so I need a box, and inside the box, I need a boat. And the boat can be a small boat, or a middle boat, or a big boat.
You're looking
Now,
for...
others have criticized this decision. Some people have said, Sprinkles, you should upgrade your armor. Or Sprinkles, you should get a weapon. Or Sprinkles, you should get literally anything that's useful to the campaign. But I'm Sprinkles, and I want a damn bow.
Madam, may I ask you a very fair question?
Probably not, but you're going to anyways, I imagine.
Do you ever stop talking?
That's not a question. Next.
You're looking for a folding boat, I presume?
Ooh, it can fold. It's like an origami. I'm so into it.
I'm afraid I do not have that in stock at the moment, as it has already been sold.
So who do I gotta kill to get a folding boat?
Excuse me? What was that comment?
It's in this book. I want to grab his ledger and start looking for folding boat
He will
sales.
not. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
On it. Let's go. $15's pretty okay.
So, Sprinkles, your muscles will seize completely as he has cast Hold Person on you and pulls the ledger
15
away.
wasn't okay, abort.
Hey, you have to be of a certain level.
No, it's okay. You
have to be of a certain level.
No, it's okay. You can stop us. I just need your ledger. I'm not going to kill you this time.
You
Don't
are
worry,
not
buddy. I get
touching my ledger. And he will
Well,
put
that's
his ledger away. Now, if you are looking for items and you wish to purchase them, then that is fine, but I will not have you grabbing my things without my express permission.
Can I please see who I need to kill to steal a folding boat from?
And that word, you are not killing anybody. And even if I...
Well, that's debate.
And I will not disclose who my client was who purchased this.
Would you do it for a Scooby?
There's something seriously wrong with you, isn't there?
That's what they're saying on TV tropes anyways. Okay, so can you drop the spell, or so I can go ahead and, like, touch the various magic doodads and figure out which one's the sharpest?
What are you looking for?
You got anything cool, like something that they go pew pew or wow or oh, something cool,
my
something
God.
that like everyone will be like, whoa,
Yet
Sprinkles,
another day
that was
where
such
we're
a good
using
decision
our
to
upper
purchase that.
vocabulary.
We all love you, Sprinkle.
Listen, yet another person who just has the perfect vocabulary for buying magical wares. And he will... Are you looking for a sword? Are you looking for a hammer? Are you looking for a mace? What are you looking for?
Well, I got this pointy stick, and I point at my trident, and I got these fish catchers, and I point at my net, and I got the point stopper, and I point at the shield, and I got the body point stopper edition, and I put at my armor. And I also got this bag, point at the backpack.
I have
And
something.
I
have something. And
I got gold. And, well, this is all platinum.
Yeah, he will go out.
And, like,
He will go ahead and make his way to the back. And he will actually produce a rather ornate-looking trident. It looks to...
When he comes back, he just sees, like, Sprinkles being like, and then I got this shoe, I got this other
Madam,
shoe.
madam,
Oh, you're
madam.
left?
He'll snap his fingers pretty... Madam.
Oh, hey, how's it going? You want to see the shoe closer? I get it. It's a pretty good shoe. So it's the one I wear on my left foot, but it's really meant for the right foot, but that's my trade secret.
He'll set a trident on the counter. You can see that it has a green hilt. At the top there appears to be some sort of conch shell. And extended from it are these three sharpened, what looks like bits of coral, that come up to the same point as a trident. As it makes its way down, you can see there's almost more coral that seems to be growing up onto the actual hilt of the trident itself.
Ooh, that's pretty. I like this.
You said you were looking for a trident, correct? Well,
Ooh, I like stabby pointy sticks. Those are good. They got the 3 points. It's bigger than the one pointy stick. And then sometimes there's a pointy stick that has like an axe head on the end of it. But those
He
don't
will
look
go ahead and
cool. Like, Sprinkles things look
he
super
goes ahead and
cool.
snaps his fingers, and all of a sudden you can't hear yourself talking.
Ooh, what's going on?
He
Ooh,
as
that's
you
a pretty pointy stick you got there.
as you're droning on as you continue to talk, he snaps his finger, and all of a sudden you can't hear anything around you.
Hello, Umberly, is that you again?
You don't even hear the words coming out of your mouth.
Oh shit, Sprinkles has gone deaf. That now I'm like Daredevil, but like I'm still able to see and stuff.
He will go ahead and he will motion your head forward, and as you put it forward, you can all of a sudden hear. Now, if you're quite done and will listen to me instead of talking,
I guess we could try it that way.
This is a magically enchanted trident that will allow you the ability a few times a day to attempt to control beasts of the water. Are you interested in
Like
it?
Aquaman?
Who's Aquaman? Anyway, would you be interested in it?
Ooh. Can it also make it so Umberly can't see me? Is that a thing too? Because she's like the water, right? So that'll happen, right?
If I may ask, why are you trying to hide from the bitch queen?
Oh, because I'm like the number one person she wants to destroy. Like, by the way, if you see a bolt of lightning coming down, like pray to your God because you're not gonna make it. It's pretty crazy. It could happen
Good.
anytime, like, literally
Good to know.
like,
Good to know. Never allow you in my shop again. Wonderful. Are you interested in the trident?
Do you got the Umberly thing on the Trident too? Because that would be really dope.
I can sell you a ring that will be able to hide you from sources of divine scrying, of divine eyes, if you are interested.
Oh hell yeah! I want one of those. That sounds really dope too. Get both those. Both the stabby stick and the no ring, the no eyeball ring.
Okay, he will go ahead and produce a ring. He will produce a ring of non-detection, which will allow you to not be seen by divine magic, as well as the trident of fish command. I'm gonna say anything else you're interested in.
How many shiny coins are these?
For the two items with the enchantments that they bear, it would be a total of 690 gold pieces for the two.
Do you take platinum?
Yes, I do. 69 platinum
Okay,
pieces.
good. Okay, good. I got hella those. Let me see here. I got this shield, but the problem is it doesn't have a cool god's picture on it, but it is a +1. Could I get like a cooler shield that's even better and has like a better picture on it? Because this one's not holographic, and Sprinkles only wants to collect the holographic ones.
Oh, all right. Are you looking for something that can better protect you, or are you looking for something with a specific enchantment?
Like, what are we talking enchantment-wise? Like, can it go?
Well, let me think. I do have one thing in stock. He'll go ahead and he will go back. He will go to the back, and when he returns, he will come out with this very ornate-looking shield. You can see that there are eyes that seem to be carved into it, as well as a few more designs, some lines that extend out from them. And he'll say, so if you're looking for something with more of a powerful enchantment on it, this shield will give you an extra set of eyes, to say. It will help you to better see things that you would not otherwise be able to see yourself. However, it does not add any more in the way of defenses. It just has these simple...
And is there a way it can add more defenses? Like,
I
if I
could-
go ahead and I take out like a single like gold coin, like what if I added in a single Benjamin?
If you wished for me to add enchantments to this already enchanted item, that can be done, but it will take time, and it will take more than a single gold piece.
Okay, I get you. Wink, wink. Put another gold piece down. But I say that while I do it, put another gold piece down. Got it. Slyly slide across the table. Wink.
It will cost you an
Wink.
additional 300 gold pieces for me to add a simple enchantment to it.
Oh, that's actually not too bad. So how much is so I had the 69 platinum. Ooh, 69. Look at the audience.
So for
we did
a,
it, folks.
so
we got
for
there.
so Michael, for an addition of a +1 enchantment to this shield, it would be 300 gold. For a +2 enchantment, it would be 600 gold, and for a +3 enchantment, it would be 1,200 gold.
Okay, let's see here. 10 gold pieces make a platinum. Let's see. Hold on. Let me grab that calculator. Go ahead and see how much I'm spending so far.
All right, you've so far got 690 gold on the table, and that's for the trident and the ring. For the shield itself, however, it is because he has not told you price yet. For the shield on its own, it would be another 450 gold.
Okay, so that's 114 platinum, and then 134. So we're talking 134 platinum if we add the enchantment, the +1 to the shield as well.
That is correct.
Sprinkles will go ahead and look at that and be like, that's usually a lot of gold, right? That's like a lot of spending for a single sitting, huh?
Yes, it is on the upper end, but it is the price you pay for protection.
Yeah, well, that ain't shit to Sprinkles. I grab my bag of gold and just slam it down on the table. Like, fuck yeah, Sprinkles is rich, bitches!
All right, do you have 1,390 gold?
I have 158 platinum pieces
All right,
in this
so he will
bitch,
take
plus 8 gold pieces.
So he will take 138 platinum. He will give you the Trident of Fish Command as well as the Ring of Non-Detection. And he will let you know, all right, well, I do have quite a schedule going at the moment for one of your other companions.
Okay, so how much extra I gotta pay you to be the next person then? You can bump me up in the line for what, I don't know, like 10 platinum?
Sure. 10 platinum, and you will be right after your friend. By the way, please let him know that his puppet will be ready tomorrow.
Wait a minute. Sprinkles wants to grab this guy by the cuff of his collar and say, Sprinkles has a friend? Who is it? Who's dared call themselves Sprinkles' friend?
It's the silver one, the silver dragonborn. You came in with him a few days ago.
Oh yeah, Nakax, he's pretty cool. I put him down, I pat him on the head, but a little too hard. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Sprinkles almost had to kill a bitch.
Okay, well, 10 platinum pieces, and you will come after your friend.
Is his thing gonna take? Wait, is he making Mecha Rudy? Is that a thing? Can I make Mecha Rudy? How much does it cost to make Mecha Rudy?
You're the one who paid for the process.
I did what now?
Oh my!
Sprinkles drinks a lot, buddy. You gotta catch up. You can watch our VODs on YouTube. We are following.
Will you pay the 10 platinum pieces or not?
Yeah. Here's the platinum piece you're looking for.
Wonderful. He will reach over and grab
So what are we talking? Upgrade Mecha.
He will take the 10 platinum pieces, throw it into his coffer along with the other money. Let your friend know that his puppet will be ready by tomorrow, and please leave my shop.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. And I totally won't be drinking. And I wink at him. But then like I take another step, I turn around, I wink, and I do it every step. I look over the opposite shoulder time as she's winking. And even after I leave,
Sprinkles, make a strength saving
after I
throw.
leave for a whole nother block, I'm still doing strength.
Sprinkles, as
Make a strength table.
make a strength saving throw.
Ten.
So he
the
will,
best number. Everybody knows that.
frustratingly, he'll throw his hand forward, and you will feel this massive blast of wind hit your back as you are just thrown out of the shop.
Yep, I deserve that, audience. Look right up into that Twitch chat. I deserve that.
All right. Anything else anybody wants to get done today?
I think I want to go to the magic shop. No.
Please do. I love playing this NPC.
Yeah, this guy's great.
You guys are just
We're
the
already
bane
there.
of, you guys are just the bane of his existence, and it's great.
What have I done to him?
You exist.
Oh man, I don't want customers. Fuck running this shop.
To be fair, it's less that he doesn't want customers and more the customers that he keeps getting are asking him to make more items that he's already pressed for time on making items.
Maybe he should be better at this then.
Oh, I'm sorry, Astra. Would you like to attempt to make a magic item? Do you have 7,000 gold pieces to make a magic item with?
No. Maybe he should be more organized.
Maybe you should get some anxiety meds.
He has calm. Funnily enough, he has calm emotions as a spell.
He's to fucking use it on himself. Jesus Christ.
He's
This
got
guy's gonna die of a heart attack at fucking
Yes, he is.
23.
That's why he can't cast calm emotions on himself, though. He has to stay stressed in order to get his work done quickly. Anyway, anything else anybody wants to do for this day?
I want to pet a sloth, but it's not gonna happen.
All right. So Goo, by the
Sprinkles wants to meet up with the rest of the group and like pretend, but do the worst nonchalant of like having her gear out, like having her new trident out and her new ring on, and just being like,
yeah. So
like,
Sprinkles will
with the
kind
ring
of.
out.
So Sprinkles will walk it. You guys will see Sprinkles reapproach you, and as she does, you'll see her kind of reach up and scratch her cheek, but like really spread her fingers as she's showing off the ring. She's like, and you'll see as she kind of has this brand new trident in her hand, she'll kind of just stretch it out and just push it forward, like right into your guys' face before putting it back down.
Nice haircut.
Oh, you better believe it. Mama keeps it fresh. Shakes her head, and there's that slow motion head shake, but nothing else is moving in slow motion. Just Sprinkles his head and her hair, but like there's a bird flying by, and like it's a normal speed.
All right.
Real
Very
quick, I would
quickly.
like to practice with my cooking tools.
Go ahead. Go ahead and make me
more
a.
practice with the pan flute.
Go ahead and make me a dexterity check. Hildy, make me a performance check.
Sprinkles wants to eat
I
and
want
listen
to
to
use
music.
those
This is the
pipes
best
of
day.
Conte.
All right. So Estriel, you will manage to make quite a simple dish, as you're just starting to learn. But with Mrs. Gaborik's help, you will produce a very simple rice dish with some seasonings and sauces on it. Tastes really good. For what it is, and you guys will see Hildy as you are serving the meal. Hildy will pull out her pan flute, and she will start like this very soft, like doo doo doo. Oh, sorry, and she'll like pull it away. She'll doo doo.
Oh, buggers.
I wish I had the silence spell on.
So Hildy, you will make slight progress on your way to learning how to play the pan flute.
Excellent.
Okay, anything else? Goo, eventually you will return to the group. Zin will finish. He'll put the last few bits of ink into your skin. And as he goes ahead and sets everything down, he cleans off his needles. He's had to change the needle about 3 or 4 times over the course of this. But eventually he will finish. He'll take a bucket and a wet rag, kind of wring it out for a little bit, clean off the area. Okay, so you are finished. Just be careful with the area. It will be a bit sore for a few days. And as he says this, like, it does feel like your arm is on fire, just from how much he's had to jab into it. But just make sure that you clean it every day. Just some water over it, just make sure the area stays fairly clean. A little dirt is not going to hurt you. But I hope you enjoy it.
Would you recommend being shirtless at all? Covering this up would it be an issue?
No, if you covering it up will be fine. And as a matter of fact, while I don't have any on me, if you have any spare cloth, just wrap the area up. Just try to keep it as clean as you can over the next few days.
Alrighty.
All right, and
here's the rest of your payment.
Thank you so much. He'll go ahead and set that into his coffer. And well, I do hope you enjoy it. I hope I made the experience at least less painful. I do try my best. But Morten, it was a pleasure working with you. And should you ever seek another tattoo, please come back to me.
As long as I'm in the area, yes. I definitely will.
Yeah, he will smile and escort you back out. Eventually, you will make your way back to the group.
When I walk back in, I am, as I brought up before, shirtless. I have my regular pack with all my clothes in that. And then I'm wearing Bosco inside of that bag on my front, like a mom with a baby.
Alright, so as Goo enters, you'll see him shirtless with baby Bosco with his little head poking out. He kind of tries to lick his eye, but he can't quite get there. And you can see that, is it on your right or left side, Goo?
That was on my left.
Alright, you can see on his left side there is now this very beautifully intricate tattoo. That adorns his shoulder, most of his bicep into his shoulder, and even a little bit onto his chest.
Oh fuck, that's hella dope.
Oh no, look, he got his haircut just like you, Sprinkles, just less ostentatious.
Oh, it came out so pretty.
Yeah, I think he did a really good job.
Maybe I ought to think of something to get and put on my fur, I guess. Like ruffles.
Does that let you like shoot trees? That looks like it's got magic cool stuff, right? You can shoot a whole tree with a dagger on.
I would kill for that, Sprinkles, but no.
Could I do something?
Oh, we just gotta kill someone to get it. That's easy enough. Who do we gotta kill?
No.
Heck, get over here. We're gonna kill.
No. Just please stop. No.
Oh, you gotta pick the guy. Okay, Nakax, he's gonna tell us who to kill. Nakax's favorite thing to do is killing, y'all.
Right. Well, it's not necessarily my most favorite thing, but with the group's all here, I think it's about time that we do the last bit of the dirty business. And I'll take Octus Pack out.
Alright, so he will produce Octus Pack and begin arraying the different items. Let me go ahead and grab Octus character sheet.
How would I say
character.
Alright, show to players. You guys should all be able.
Yes, she was a great publicist.
So you guys should all be able to see it now.
Where would we see it?
I said show to players.
It would either automatically pop up for us.
No, I don't see it.
Come on.
No.
It's not working. Okay. I'll go ahead and go through her stuff real quick then. Okay, so in her pack she has a crowbar, a set of dark common clothes. She has studded leather armor. She has a set of thieves' tools, 4 daggers, a rapier, 82 bolts, 13 rations, a water skin, a hempen rope, which Emily has typed as hemp and rope. 10
like the party.
10 torches, 3 bedrolls. She has a +1 ring of protection, Condemner, the large heavy crossbow, and a dagger, and the dagger of poison, which has already been given to Goo.
Oh, the condemner is not in there?
The condemner
Or is
is
it
in
already
there.
given away?
That is no condemner is the only other magic item besides the ring of protection.
Sprinkles kind of looks at her ring, then looks at that ring. She's like, well, like Sprinkles does, you know, she like goes up in front, you know, like it's people trying, you know, hit Sprinkles and stuff, but you know, like, you know, maybe someone else could, you know, go up in front and get hit and wear that ring. Or, you know, Sprinkles could like keep going up front, you know, getting hit and, you know, wear another ring.
I also tend to get really close to the bad guys. And
That's true. You do kill a lot of good guys. That is
She
fair.
also has 104. She also has 104 gold on her.
Well, I'll put that 104 to the party fund.
All right, so go ahead and
that'll-
remove the 104 gold. I'm marking things off as you take them from the pack.
I say put it into the bag of holding as party loot.
Okay.
Let's just start off with as easy as possible.
Gold, of course.
It's leather armor.
So she has studded leather armor. Is anybody interested in that?
I could potentially use it. It would give me a minor bump from my basic leather armor.
I'm not.
Although, aren't you just about to get scale mail?
Yes, I'm also about to get new armor. This would be a nice little
Buffer armor?
Yeah, you could
buffer armor until that one's made.
Okay, so.
Oh wait, can I wear it because it's studded? Does
Yeah,
that have
you can.
metal in it?
I believe studded leather. Michael, help me out here. Studded leather falls into the parameters of being able to be worn, right?
Yeah, they actually made a distinction. Okay, Sprinkles here, your internet lawyer, everybody. Hi, how's it going? So if we were to go ahead and consult the rules master, Jeremy Crawford, on his Twitter, you would see that he actually made a distinction about this because technically there is metal in studded leather armor, but you're not wearing the metal. The metal is being worn by the armor, so it's totally okay. So you're good. And then Sprinkles goes ahead and slowly adjusts the glasses she just put on to be your internet lawyer.
All right, cool. So yes, you can use studded leather armor.
I mean, you're kind of big. I'm not sure how well this will fit you, but
Though she is
give it a
big,
try.
she does categorize as a medium creature, and as such, the armor will fit her, if a little snug.
This is for flavoring.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, this fur is pretty fluffy. She's like,
That armor about to make her look dummy thick, y'all.
Of course, I did not like save everything in my notepad.
I've got
Just
everything.
skipping over-
I've got everything. Next is what do you want to tackle next?
Like I'm trying to skip over like the torches and the crowbars and the.
All right,
trying to
I'm gonna
name-
assume the torches, crowbars, and the pack will be just added to the party.
Yes.
Yeah, put that into the regular bag of holding.
All right, so add 13 rations, a water skin, 50 feet of hempen rope, and 10 torches to the bag of holding.
Okay, so very quickly.
Oh,
So 13 torches.
13 rations, 10 torches, 1 water skin, and 1 50-foot hempen rope.
Austin was always the responsible one. She taught me a valuable lesson. She said, Sprinkles, I love you, Sprinkles. That's the first thing I want you to know. Second of all, Sprinkles, if you're ever going to smoke hemp, make sure you have some rope with you, because you never know. You're going to wake up at the bottom of a well or something.
Okay, so that's in the bag of holding chat.
All right, cool. So boop, boop,
Uh,
boop, boop. And 3 bedrolls. Add 3 bedrolls as well. And I don't know if anybody can even use thieves' tools.
I can.
Would you like Octa's thieves' tools?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and add
You already
thieves'
had
tools to your
thieves'
inventory. It's always good to have a second set. Thieves' tools can break.
Okay.
All right, there's a set of dark common clothes. Anybody particularly want that?
I'm
I think
not.
I'm down.
Okay. They are women's clothes.
Not as down anymore.
Come on.
Although Octa didn't necessarily wear anything too flowery or girly. It's
I got creepy bad guy robes that have been ripped down.
I don't think it's right to go ahead and just leave these clothes as is.
Okay.
Maybe it's just time to send this
All right.
back to the.
Actually, we wouldn't assuming I wasn't there for that
Oh
session.
yeah, assuming you
we
buried
probably
Octa.
buried
Yeah,
her.
you probably buried her in those clothes. Yeah, never mind. Those are not there. Okay, so there's 4 daggers, a rapier, 82 bolts, a ring of protection, and condemner.
I don't need any more daggers unless someone just wants something small, just at the ready at their side.
I can't imagine needing that.
Okay, so 4 daggers off the side. Maybe we'll find someone that will have them.
All right, for sake of ease, just as we're going through this, I'll say you guys can. I'll go with AL rules here. You guys can sell whatever you don't want in the pack at half its value. So you guys would get 1 gold piece each for the daggers. So you could add 4 gold pieces to your inventory if nobody wants a dagger.
All right. Put the. So that's another 4 into the.
All right, a rapier is 25 gold if I recall correctly. So you'd be able to get 12 gold and 5 silver if you wanted to sell that, unless somebody wants a rapier.
Let's see. Nope, not in my proficiency, so that's not gonna work. I don't think anyone else has a rapier proficiency except for Esriel. She's already got her thing.
Dude, I'll learn. It won't matter because I can't benefit from it as much.
Yeah, no, I'm not pushing with that.
All right, so if you guys are going to sell it, add 12 gold and 5 silver to your inventory.
So far, that's 16 gold, 5 silver. I'll actually keep the track here because I have no money on me anyway. So 16 gold pieces, 5 silver. Okay.
All right, next is there's just Condemner, a Ring of Protection, and 82 bolts.
So, thing's rather heavy. I'm not going to be able to use it quite well. Anyone
I mean, Sprinkles has proficiency in like all weapons. It doesn't really have a lot of range.
Yeah, I can take the front for once, and you can stand in the back.
Well, I mean, like Sprinkles likes to get up front, but if we needed to, if like an enemy was flying or something, and Sprinkles didn't want to go ahead and drop lightning and kill everybody, like it could be useful.
Well, there hurts to have secondary options.
So Sprinkles, do you want to take Condemner?
Yeah, that sounds good. Plus, like, Sprinkles is thinking about it. Sprinkles puts her arm around Hildy and goes, Hildy, we're both big, tall people, so I'm going to lay something down on you. This is all just a game, and Emily earned that ring, and if she wants you to have it, then you really should keep it.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, I think Emily has a right to go and hand it over to you.
All right, Sprinkles. You now have Condemner.
It's a heavy crossbow that Octa pulled from the throat of a swamp dragon thing.
Yeah, zombie blackberry.
And go ahead.
You said 86 bolts?
82 bolts, which I assume you're giving to Sprinkles.
Yes.
All right, so Sprinkles at
Sprinkles tries to load one in upside down, like, woo, this is going to be great.
You don't load a bolt upside down, and if anything, you load it in the wrong direction.
She tries to load it in sideways. It makes no sense. She's like, don't worry, guys, I'm an expert.
All right, so
Clearly.
the last item in her inventory is a Ring of Protection. +1.
Does anyone want it? This
Well,
is my.
I know from my own experience, and I'll put up my hand and show my Ring of Protection. These things are pretty useful. It just adds a little extra protection, most for basically one of everything. Kind of makes you a little bit more nimble, makes you a little bit more...
Oh, also, I'm sorry, there is one other item. Octa's Bag of Tricks.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Oh, can I?
I want. Actually, you can have it if you want.
I don't care.
So, the ring. Aster, you want this in the event of someone coming at you?
It would be very useful.
Aster,
But
how
Hildy
many...
gets up front.
Aster, how many? Oh, by the way, hang on. Sprinkles. This is also yours.
Okay, Goggles of Night count as one, right, Eric?
Yeah, but they're not attunement.
Okay, so
Your Staff of Fire is
I already
attunement.
have Staff of Fire, my other Ring of Protection, and I think those are all my magic items.
So you have 2 attunement slots eaten right now. So if you take this Ring of Protection, it'll be your 3rd attunement slot.
I'd be down.
Okay. So you want to take Octa's Ring of Protection +1?
Yeah, I think it would benefit me the most.
Probably.
Okay. So Astra will go ahead and take the Ring of Protection. And who wants the rust-colored bag of tricks?
Is it a Ring of Protection +1?
Yeah, it's +1. There's the bag of tricks if you guys want to read it.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, the
Summon
bag
an
with
animal.
animals seems to be like a very druidy thing.
Yeah, that's. I was gonna say I only saw Octa really just use this once. An owl just came out of some weird fuzzball.
I don't remember her having this.
Well, it was.
At the word of owl, you see Hildy's eyes go. She picks it up curiously.
Okay. Would you like it? Would you like to pull a fuzzball, Hildy?
Hildy definitely does.
Roll a d8.
Da-da-da.
4. Okay, so as Hildy goes ahead and pulls out one of the fuzzballs, it is this very dullish gray fuzzball. As she throws it out in front of her, you guys will watch as it hits the ground. It will grow and materialize into a goat that will just look around. Meh.
Is Verloc trying to kill it right now?
This was a mistake.
The best part is, audience, it's not like she can't speak with animals. She's just making noises at this thing.
So it'll go ahead and mosey on over to you, Ezreal.
Hello.
It'll start eating your clothes.
Hey!
Stop it! And I walk over and I try to like.
It'll, as soon as you say stop it, it listens to you, so it'll just drop it.
You listen to
He's a holy.
me? Jump up and down!
Boing,
You don't want to be a
boing,
blasphemer,
boing,
do you?
boing, 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 boing.
Okay, you can stop that. Come over here and give me a kiss.
He'll come over to you, just give you a giant slobbery lick across your cheek.
Oh,
That is absolutely disgusting.
Would you like to pull another
Yo,
fuzzball?
publicist, you could make so much money off this. Like, we could start a circus, we could retire from adventuring. Who cares about the 5th? We're gonna make so much ka-chinga.
Would you like to pull another fuzzball, Hildy? You can do 2 more fuzzballs today.
I can. How many can I pull?
3 total. 3 per day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, one more.
All right, go ahead and roll a d8.
Can we not?
So this time, Hildy throws this orange and red fuzzball. As it lands on the ground, you will watch as this massive lion will appear and...
Okay, I don't think this is fun anymore.
Hey, Hildy! How about we go ahead and we don't have these animals in this place?
Ooh, can I make a T-Rex next? I want a T-Rex. Sprinkles wants a T-Rex, baby.
We're not having any more of these
Do you want to throw
large
another
creatures in
fuzzball,
here.
Hildy?
No, I think I've caused enough mayhem for today. But now I know what she's gonna do for the rest of the day today.
Knackaxe, the lion will start approaching you and growling.
Oh,
No,
come over
don't
here.
do it.
I summon. I send the lion to me.
It'll look back at you and it'll turn and slowly make its way over to you.
Oh, and I take out some meat rations and feed it to him. Oh, what a good boy.
You see, it kind of sniffs it, and whereas most animals would be eager to jump on this, you see it's kind of hesitant.
Hildy eats it.
Kind of give you a.
Show.
He'll eat it. You immediately begin to notice that while these creatures they're beasts, they are magically created through the use of the bag. So you don't know how they really act as animals. They seem to have the same properties as the animal, but you don't know if they have the same needs as animals.
Hildy, can I pet your kitty cat?
Of course. Go. Let her pet you.
I give the big old 2-hand pets on the head, right on that mane.
It'll kind of lean up against you, and it will enjoy it. You guys will hear the deepest purr you have ever.
We'll find what she's doing for the rest of the day as well.
It'll just take the
What's
pets.
its name, Hildy?
Oh, its name is Fluffy.
That's hilarious, because it only is really fluffy in the mane, and the rest is just normal hair. That's a good joke. Your name is a joke line, but I'll still pet you.
Keep rubbing up against you. Okay, anything else?
Those good belly pets.
Yeah, anything else anybody else wants to get done today after we've divvied?
Well, I'm keeping the 16 gold and 5 silver. At the very least,
Alright,
make sure
goodbye,
to have something in
Octa's
the
character
pocket.
sheet. Farewell.
Into the
Goodbye.
shredder you go.
I'll take care of it after the
that's my
session.
first attunement item. Okay.
Yeah. The bag of rust is not attunement.
Oh, sweet. Never mind that.
I've got 3 slots, baby.
Is Condemner a cheat? Require me to attune to it?
Let me
Yes.
check Condemner. No, it doesn't.
Did it?
No.
Yeah.
Dope. Does it do any cool things, or does this have a dope name?
I'll read it to
can
you,
look
though you
at
should have it on your handouts. The Shadow Touch bow emits a dull green glow. You have +1 bonus to attack rolls with this weapon. When you hit an attack with this weapon, the target takes an additional 1d4 acid damage. Additionally, if you hit an attack with this target, instead of doing damage, you can choose one of the 2 effects to trigger. A fog spell centered on the target, or a silence spell centered on the target. You can use each effect once and cannot use them until you finish a short or long rest.
Oh, that's dope. We just gave the assassin weapon to Sprinkles, the least assassin, most run in and kill things character. This is the best. I love it.
Okay. Handles that issue.
Sprinkles, go ahead and check your handouts. You should also have the Sentinel Shield.
Nice.
Or well, this will be yours later on, after it's gotten a +1 enchantment on it.
So
Yeah, how long did he say that would take? Because he decided he would get to it after he got to the puppet.
He never said. He just kicked you out.
Oh, fair enough. That sounds about right.
So, I guess we're ready to head out.
Well, I will point out it's also around, by the time Goo gets back from his thing and you guys have divvied, it's maybe around 8:30 at night.
Hildy takes the line and the goat out, and she's gonna try to get them to perform, like take them to some sort of like tavern that looks relatively populated. She's gonna make them perform and try to get some money. While she
Sprinkles
like
is all
plays the
about
pamphlet.
this life.
I'll go ahead and make 2 performance checks for the goat and lion. That seems about
Can
right. A
Sprinkles
7 and a
assist?
2.
I mean,
So
like
they listen
But
to
can
the
Sprinkles
they're
assist? She
listening
wants
to
to be there.
me.
She was about this life.
They get advantage because I get advantage when I'm speaking with beasts.
So, no. While they are beasts and magically created ones, they will follow your directions to the best of their abilities, but they are not performing animals.
Well, I'm also gonna perform my flute, so I'm also going to
Make a
of course.
performance roll.
There we go.
Immediately you start getting boos, things are getting thrown at you to get out.
She's not an our tavern, right?
I want you the most populated one, so if that's the case, then yes.
Ooh, you suck. Get out of here.
Oh, well, boo you! I'm gonna remember this.
Oh no.
You suck.
That Telltale Games screen pops up right above her. Tildy will remember this.
All right. So, would you guys like to do anything else, or are you turning in for the night?
I'm gonna ask Valak to see his map, and I'm gonna try to help add to it, like with the knowledge I know of the area.
He'll go ahead and hand over his map to you. Go ahead and make a knowledge history check.
Okay. Where is my history? I'm good at this.
Okay. What exactly are you trying to add?
The area around my hometown.
Okay, easy enough. You will go ahead and add in the details as you remember them. Okay.
That really should be here.
We want to build something. Did it succeed? Sure. We made Voltron.
And I formed the head.
Alright, so you guys will get to get a long rest in NECX. Go ahead and add your +2 bump to Charisma if you haven't already. The next morning will come to you. You guys will spend some time, just trying to expedite a little bit.
God.
You guys will spend some time collecting your items. NECX, you will, as you all make your way to the magic shop to recover your items. Sprinkles, you get a time frame of about 4 days for your enchantment to be finished.
Sprinkles takes out a single platinum coin. She's like, 3 days?
I can't do it any faster than that. It's literally the fastest I can do it.
Okay, fair enough. You got like some ammunition that's magic that goes pew pew for a crossbow?
Actually, yes. You're looking... yes, simple enchantment, stronger or stronger.
Well, like
he's
what,
basically
what
asking.
do we got?
He's basically asking. From a +1 to a +3, what kind of bolts are you looking for?
What are we talking price wise?
For a 20 rack of simply enchanted bolts, you would be looking at 80 gold pieces. For a heavier enchantment, it would become 160 gold pieces, and past that, 320 gold pieces.
Let's see. Sprinkles got to go ahead. She opens up her backpack, pulls out her character sheet. Instead of her bag of gold, she just goes ahead and pulls out her actual character sheet to look at how much she has. Okay, I got 88 gold pieces. So you said 80 gold pieces for 20 +1 bolts?
That is correct.
How much like a single +3 bolt? Sprinkles says completely in character, referencing her Dungeon Master's Guide.
I'm afraid I do not sell them individually. They only come in racks of 20.
Oh, damn. Okay, fair enough. I'll get that 20 +1. Might as well. I haven't spent gold the whole campaign. I probably won't after this. I'll probably forget to do it. So might as well burn it all, bitches. Let's go.
All right. So you get a rack. You will get a rack of 20 +1 bolts. Go ahead and add that into your inventory. And as you enter, he will say, and for you, Nakax, was it? He'll go ahead and he will bring out Rudy, who is now, he looks like a proper dragon now. You can see the scales are beautifully placed into his form, and even the vest itself seems to almost have a bit more of a sparkle to it. He'll hold it out to you. There you are. The scales should give the should give the puppet more of a resistance to fire, as well as giving it quite a boost to its hardiness. All right, so here are your new stats for your arcane focus. You ready? Are you ready?
What a weird statement. Here we go. Let's do it.
Rudy now has a base 15 armor class.
Base 15.
That's pretty fucking good.
Well, if I'm gonna use them in animated objects, it needs to be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So hold on a minute. Where am I gonna put?
Use animated object on Rudy. Rudy gets destroyed.
There's my base stats.
Yeah.
Rudy Brace Boon.
Yeah. So
AC 15.
Rudy has a base of 15. He can take a total of 13 points of damage before he's destroyed, and will need repairs. He has a permanent resistance to fire.
Okay.
Yep, and there you go.
Okay. So it's still like one good shot and he's done for.
It's still one good
which-
shot and he's done for, but like if you drop him off, if like you drop him, or if he gets like, even if he gets shot, there's a chance that he won't just immediately break.
Okay.
He basically
I'm
has
pretty
he
sure.
has the health of an imp familiar, basically. So it can take a decent shot, but if a large enough shot hits it, then it'll be destroyed.
How you doing, bud? I'll cast Mage Hand and have Rudy do a simulated leap from the counter to my shoulder.
Okay, so Rudy will. Whoop.
It feels quite fine and quite limber, actually. Thank you, sir. If at all possible, that perhaps there may be more work to be done here. I do feel rather appreciative.
Yes. Well,
Very odd to say, but you're not, well, in some ways you're still my assistant to Macax. Is there anything that you have that might be able to pay him back in some regard? I have a few gold pieces here. Just what you did here, and I'll I'll just place 10 gold pieces right on this counter.
oh, well, that is very generous of you. Thank you.
The fact that you are so, as you are, I think just a little bit of generosity and kindness may be easier.
My child. Oh, child. Generosity is not going to do. Generosity. Oh, generosity. Oh, it does not.
Oh, no need to be nice to him, Nakax. I already bribed the shit out of him. It's all good.
She did not bribe me. She paid me exactly as much as I needed in order to push her up.
Yeah, guys, don't worry. I already bribed him. It's all cool. He's just saying that for legal reasons. I look at
Now
him.
is
I'm like,
there-
wink, wink, right? Uh-huh.
Now, I am quite busy, as I have a few things I need to take care of before the evening hits. Is there anything else I can get for you at present?
No, and again, thank you.
Sure. You're welcome. And I will see you in 4 days, madam. I'll look over at you, Sprinkles. Other than that...
Oh boy, I'm gonna have a shield that's gonna look at people and it's gonna be like, nah, projectile, you don't get to do with this shooty shoot because I'm a magic shield and I can talk because that's what this guy said he was gonna do. He said I'm gonna make a talking magic shield.
I said nothing of the sort. If you wish it to be sentient, that would be an additional 5,000 gold.
Ooh, can it use like famous copywritten lines? That would be so cool.
If you wish it.
Sprinkles. Hey,
Like, can it be Arnold Schwarzenegger? Be like, I'll be back. But it's a shield,
That's
so it
an
won't actually be back. It'll be sitting on my back. That's a good pun. We should write that.
Are you sure you wanted to speak in the accent of such a notorious individual?
Well, then I could force the DM to do that all the time. It'd be pretty funny.
hey, Sprinkles, wait. You're into this whole Macarudi thing, right? Like, how deep you think?
I don't know, maybe this part of the story arc is just to mess with this NPC. It's been going pretty well for me so far. How about you, Nick?
Okay, no. If you're talking about being sentient, this conversation outside the magic shop, there might be some things that we need to take care of. Just come here, Rip.
Can I have
Hey, let's go.
Ravioli ask him
Can I go ahead and put Nakax on my...
You'll have Ravioli ask him what?
for health potions?
Health potion! And he will immediately tense up. I have 1 health potion left in stock. And he'll reach over, grab the case, and produce a superior healing potion. That's it. I have nothing else. You have cleaned me out. If you wish to have this health potion, 500 gold pieces. And just Ravioli will look back at you. Health potion?
No, we don't need that for right now.
You got any other cool potions?
No, Sprinkles.
I have
no,
a few. Anything specific you're looking for? I have. He'll go ahead and reach out. Reach on the table. He goes. This is, and he will pull up this gray potion. That seems to have a toenail floating in it. This is a potion that will temporarily give a boost
A foot fetish, I know.
to one's physical strength. He'll go ahead and pull up another one.
How much?
For that, it will be about 750 gold.
Well, shit.
This one, and he'll go.
You got one that's like.
He'll go ahead and pull out another one. And this vial is filled with this greenish, bubbling liquid that almost looks like tar. This one will allow whoever consumes it the ability to utilize the breath of a black dragon. It is a potion of dragon's breath acid. Set that aside.
Ooh.
Pull up another one. This one here will give you the ability to take flight if you do not have it on your own. It is this bluish. It is this sky blue liquid. This is a potion of flight. He'll pull out another potion. This one, and you can see this one is translucent in a way. There's very little liquid. There's very little visible liquid between the between him between you and the bottle, and the other side of the bottle. He'll say, this one will give you the ability to temporarily make yourself not able to be seen. This is a potion of invisibility. And the final one he'll pull out, he'll say, and this one is a much more ornate bottle. You can see that it has these two handles that wrap around the side, small handles, basically just big enough to stick your index finger and thumb into. And you can see the liquid itself is this brackish yellow liquid. And he'll say, this will allow one's one's skin to take on a much hardier state, allowing it to become like sturdy oak. And this is a potion of bark skin.
Those are mad cool, but I didn't have any gold, and I knew that when I asked you this question. Bye!
He'll look at the rest of you. Basically just disregarding Sprinkles, as she has spent quite a lot of money already. Would any of you be interested in any of these?
What will this buy? And Hildy holds up her single gold piece.
It will buy you quite a bit of sweets from the general shop.
Oh, okay. Puts it back in her pocket.
I have a request that doesn't involve potions.
Yes, and he'll start putting them away, clearly angry.
I don't know how much you have in the realm of protecting things that aren't humanoid.
He'll look at Bosco, who's still, I'm assuming, at the front of your
yes.
in the front. I presume you wish to protect this one.
Yes, that is correct.
Well, I'm afraid I can't help you in that department. At least at his current stage. When he gets a bit bigger, I may be able to supply you with something, but unfortunately, I don't have anything for a baby guard drake. Although, if you are taking him into battle, he'll pull up the potion of barkskin. You could feed this to him, and he would gain that. He would gain the same properties. Barkskin, for you, Goo. Barkskin gives him a flat 16.
I know what they do.
Okay, just making sure.
Assuming it's not obscene, I could keep him alive in a pinch.
He will tell you that the potion will cost 250 gold. Cheaper
Oof.
than a superior health potion.
I will pass.
Very well. Anything else I can help you with?
Nope, I'm all right.
Very good. Now, please, if you would leave me to my work. I wish you all the best on your travels. And again, I will see you in 4 days, madam. Not a day sooner.
Sounds like a plan. I'll be here in 3 days. I walk out the door.
4 days! Alright, so you guys will eventually make your way out of the magic shop. And if there's nothing else you guys want to grab before you head out?
No.
Alright, so you
Nagak
guys...
said
My
something
armor's
about
not
pensions.
ready.
Oh yeah, I whispered something. It was about that whole sentient thing. I just, hey, if you want something sentient, why not Rudy? Like, you keep talking about this whole Mecha Rudy thing. Like, I think if you want to keep going with that, you could. I could owe you
Wait,
another.
you mean like?
I could owe you another favor if that's necessary.
But Rudy's already sentient.
Well, Sprinkles, you understand how the rules of magic work, right?
Right. They go, woo, and then Rudy turns into a giant mecha when he's full, but he's too hungry right now. So he hasn't been a big mecha. But then in the final boss battle, he's gonna eat a big old cake, and then he's gonna get full, and he's gonna grow into Mecha Rudy, and then we're all gonna use the powers of Captain Planet Rings, and then we're gonna win, and we're gonna beat the fifth, and it's gonna be like, whoosh, and everyone's gonna cry because Mecha Rudy's gonna die in the battle. But then our tears will bring it back to life. It'll be the ultimate anime intro sequence for season 7.
So I will say I do have to be up early tomorrow because I'm going to Wrightwood. I'm sorry to cut off your roleplay.
It's okay.
But
the DM's just mad that I spoiled the end of the series.
No, I just have to get to bed. Or else I would love to keep going if I didn't have anything going on tomorrow. However, you guys will gather your things and make your way out through the main gates of Cerana, making your way for the first time for some of you, but to others, a return into the main sections of the continent, and on your way to locate the remaining pieces of this artifact. And that's where we will go ahead and leave off for tonight.
Okay.
Thank you everybody who watched. I hope you enjoyed. Michael, I'm glad you could make it, at least at the end of there. We'll pick this up next week, hopefully. I will be sure to keep you guys informed of my schedule if things change. So anyway, that's all for today, and good night, everyone.